Last night I had a good conversation with President Trump. We agreed to recommence our negotiations with a view to the 21st of July deadline that we had agreed in. Kananaskis, Minister Champagne and LeBlanc had conversations with their counterparts as well. We've restarted the discussions.
So tell us a little bit more about what we heard there from the Prime Minister.
Well, what we didn't hear was how the White House spokesperson characterized what Canada has done, which is that Canada caved.
It's very simple. Prime Minister Carney in Canada caved to President Trump in the United States of America.
That is certainly not the picture that Mark Carney is painting. He said that there were ongoing conversations with his counterpart, Donald Trump. Obviously, last night they had a phone call, and as well between Dominic LeBlanc and his counterpart and François-Philippe Champagne and his counterpart, and that the DST, this digital services tax, was always considered part of the global negotiations. And that's not untrue. Everyone kind of knew it was going to be one of those negotiating levers that would be perhaps on the table. The thing is that we've kind of given it up before we've even got a deal of any sort. We had to give it up in order just to continue with negotiations. Although he did say, which kind of indicates to me at least, that there was always a plan to probably give it up, that this is not something that Canada, or at least Canada under the Carney government, was married to and ardently wanting to keep, because he said it doesn't make sense to collect a tax only to then have to remit it back. That to me says that, yes, it's a question of timing, that they're in these negotiations. The deadline of July 21st was looming, but the tax was going to start to get collected today, retroactively 3 years, only to perhaps have to give it all back. So that is what I'm taking from that this is not something, this was not a hill that he or his government was willing to die on at this point in terms of negotiations.